Well, hello, hello, hello. How are you all doing? I just love being here. I hope you love being here as well. So, what are we going to talk about today? So, first of all, up there is a link. You want to be on that link because there's a question there that was asked to me yesterday. And so somebody said, well, Sheena, I've been affirming every single day that I win the lottery. I win the lottery. And I said to her, and I said, well, why haven't you won the lottery yet? And she goes, well, I don't know because I want it. And I'm, well, what are you going to spend it all? Oh, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And I'm like, well, you see, the thing is, you don't believe for 1 minute that you're going to win the lottery. Oh, no, but I do. I keep telling myself that. And I go, but you don't believe it and you don't want it. I can tell that by your energy. She goes, what do you mean? And I said, well, you see, we've got a 2% conscious and a 98% subconscious. And the subconscious is holding your self image, and the 2% is the image that you display to the world. But there's this person inside that goes, well, you're not worthy. What would you do with all that money anyway? People are going to just come along and ask you for money. Oh my goodness, that's just terrible to have all that money. That's a sin to have all that money. You shouldn't have all that. You're not worthy. What would you do with it all? People won't like you. You'll change. You see, you don't think like that, do you? In your conscious mind, you go, no, I just want the money. But actually, if you were landed now with 50 million, 100 million, you wouldn't have the conscious awareness to be able to deal with it. And the people who do end up with it, that's why they end up with nothing, because they weren't actually in the consciousness of having that much money and to be able to live like that and to be able to deal with it. What do you do with that much money? So the next time you're saying that, well, I'm not getting what I'm asking for, I'm affirming. Actually, you're affirming in your conscious mind, but your subconscious is in fear of not getting it, fear of not paying the bills, fear of people not liking you, fear of not being worthy. You're actually really living in fear and you don't realize it. You can't see it because consciously you want it. So what else do you want? What else have you been asking for that hasn't happened? Are you trying to start a new business and you're trying to get it off the ground, but you can't get the clients? Why is that? Why is that? Are you stuck? Are you doing the same thing over and over again? Again, why is that? You see, what I realized is that success, first of all, is what you define it as. And when you change your definition of success, wow, you let yourself off the hook. It is so much easier when you change that definition of what success actually is. Success is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Are you doing that? Are you working towards something? Or are you just sitting around thinking things are just going to happen? I spoke to a lot of people yesterday, and if you're still using COVID as an excuse for not growing your business, you've missed the point. You've missed the point. If something happened with COVID, it was to ask you to think in a different direction. Think differently. What are you doing differently? Or are you waiting to be bailed out? Are you still sitting on furlough waiting for your paycheck to come in, thinking that life's going to be different when you get back? You see, who I'm talking to, who I want to talk to, are the people who've done something different. You're the people that this is going to work for. So I've told you up there, I've got a webinar, whole series of webinars coming over the next couple of weeks, but specifically on the 18th. I want you to be paying attention at 11 o'clock every day and put it in your diary. Register up there and we'll have a look at what does it take? What does it take? Why are you stuck? We'll investigate that. You'll understand why you're not getting those results. So you know what to do, but you're not doing it. Is that you? Now, one of the things in there that I've seen is that when people talk, so again, I was with a group of people yesterday, that every time I asked a question, and do you do this? Just pay attention. When I ask a question about something going forward, do you tell me why you're not there? Do you give me excuses to give me justifications? Do you talk about the history? before you try and tell me what once. So you've justified why you haven't got where you are. Do you do that? Well, you see, so here's an easy question, like, how much money are you earning? Oh, well, not as much as it should be because, etc., etc., etc. Your money doesn't come from your job. Your money comes from the universe. Your money comes from how worthy you feel of yourself. Your money comes from your conscious awareness. And unless you increase that and you think, well, I'm worth more, but you do nothing to show that, there's no more going to come. You see, talking about the past means that, so say you're going on a journey and you start from home and you drive to get somewhere. And then when you get there, you go, oh, well, I'm not here yet. Right, okay, well, I'll try again tomorrow. So you drive home. Then tomorrow I ask you, actually, no, let's say that you stay still, you stay where you are. But then I ask you a question, you're ready to go again. I'm ready to go again. Where are you going? Oh, well, hang on a wee minute. Just let me show you something. So you drive home and then you start your journey again. And you get a little bit further this time, but you're still not there. So now I ask you a question, where are you going? Well, just let me show you. So you drive home and then you start again. Do you get where I'm coming from? Do you get what you're doing? That's why you're not getting anywhere. You either get to the same place or you get a little bit further because you keep going back. So that's what it's like when you're telling me what happened yesterday. That's what it's like when you're telling me what happened 25 years ago. Stop it. Stop it. That's not helping. And I'll explain all that in the masterclass. I'll literally show you why that doesn't work and why it doesn't help. But for now to then, do me a favor, stop it. When somebody asks you a question, answer the question going forward. Never justify. Here's the thing. You can write down all your wants down here in this big list. You've got a wants list. And this side is your excuses list. But before you write anything in excuses, let me tell you, if you write one thing in excuses, just one thing, don't care how big or small it is, just one thing, then you can take all your wants and throw them in the bin. Sounds a bit harsh, doesn't it? I didn't set the rules. It's the freaking law. You're banging up. People say to me as well, like, oh, this law of attraction thing, I have to get into it. You're doing it every day. We think in secret and it comes to pass. Environment is but our looking glass. It's like literally the law of cause and effect. What you send out, there's an equal and opposite reaction coming right back. Oh, but it's nothing to do with you. When it's good, I did that. I did that. Look at me. Brilliant. And when it's not good, you go, why is this always happening to me? I didn't attract this, Sheena. I didn't set the rules. Don't shoot the messenger. I didn't set the rules. I didn't ask to be. I didn't ask for this. Things happen to you not out of the oblivion. They happen to you out of the oblivious. You're walking around sleeping and not being consciously aware of what every single thought that passes your mind. You too can be prosperous. You can have everything, but you've got to believe it. It is your belief that will make it happen. So there's the knowing doing gap, yeah? But here's the thing then, maybe you're the person who's doing this stuff, because that was me, because I'm like, well, I know what to do and I'm doing it, but I still didn't have the results. So it's like the knowing doing results gap. So the doing results gap, what's happening? Now here's the thing. So say I asked you to hoover the floor and I give you the hoover and you hoover and you go, Sheen, it's just moving the dirt around. In fact, it's getting worse. And seem to be picking up a lot of rubbish and stuff, but it's not actually cleaning anything. It's not doing the job. And you're working so hard. I'll just work harder. I'll just work harder. I'll just work harder. And you're exhausted. You're the one I want to talk to. You're the one I want to talk to. So here's the thing. What I will say to you Are you plugged in? You haven't plugged the Hoover in. You haven't plugged it in. And maybe you've plugged it in, but you haven't switched it on. You haven't connected everything before even doing the hoovering. This is the same as you, I promise. We've got an answer. Success is no longer a secret. It is a system. And I'm going to share as much as I can in a whole week with you. Are you ready to listen? Are you serious? Have you invested in yourself before? Have you? And you've done all the programs and it still hasn't worked, but you've got an idea and you're working hard and you're trying to get it through. And you want to invest. You're ready. You're there. You just need the answer. It's this bridge here. You know it all. You even do the spiritual work. You just don't have those results. You're my person. You're who I want to talk to. You want to be watching this webinar. Up there, click on it, register. Share this link, because there's also next week, I'm going to be giving you prizes. I'm going to be giving you giveaways, because the more people who hear this, the more we can change things. And I'm going to explain all that, why we need to change things. We're going into the science behind things. That's so incredible, the science behind it. I love it. I just love studying that. We're going to be telling you everything. But you got to do the work. You got to show up with a pen and a piece of paper, writing things down, and you've got to live it every day. I'm here to help you. So the next couple of weeks, get yourself on that link and you will be told everything. I'm so excited. So listen, have an awesome day. Click on the link. Yes, you, if that's you who got that, you just need that little bridge. I'm here to help. And if you're working too hard and you're getting results, but you're exhausted, you want to be listening to. You do not have to work that hard. See you soon. Bye.